So I made a bunny, and then I realized my phone had died, so it didn't record. So I had to make another bunny. Oh no, I'm so sad. I took a coffee stain sock. Now, I coffee stain them and then I dry them in the oven on tinfoil, and it gives them those lines. It gives it, if you do a towel or anything you do, it gives it the lines. I put some little Dollar Tree rocks in the bottom just so it had a base to stand up. I stuffed it all the way up to where I cut the ears. So I cut the ears all the way down to where the top of the sock stops. And then I stuffed it. And then I did use rubber bands, but then I also tied them off with string because rubber bands over time will probably break down. Now, this is where I decided that I needed to define his legs. So I just went back and forth from the front to the back. I'm using a doll needle. It's like a 3-inch needle, and I'm using upholstery thread. So what you do is you put it through and you want to go back into the same hole in the back. And then when you come through the front, it locks it in place, and it creates that where it's the definition where it locks it and it pulls it tight. That's what it does. So you want to go through the same hole in the back when you come back through, and then it locks it into place. So I made his little legs and I just tied them off. Now for the ears, I used 12 gauge wire that I got at Amazon, and it's very bendable. I just glued it to the one side. So I just kind of formed an ear shape and then just glued it into one side. And then I folded over the ear on top of that and just glued it down. I'm just using regular Gorilla Glue, hot glue. And then I just glued it down and just kind of formed the ear. Now, I love this wire because you can form it. You can move it around. You can shape it how you want. That's why I like it. So I just glue down the ear and I close it off. And then in a few minutes, I'm going to show you how you can shape it. I took this other sock. It's like a sock monkey sock. And I cut off the red part, and I'm adding it as a little beanie. So I just pulled it over the ears and then folded it at the top and then just glued it shut over the ears. And then here's where I'm going to show you how to form the ears. You can twist them, you can pull them, you can bend them. I like using the wire. So just formed his little ears. And then for the eyes, I just used little thumbtacks, little tiny ones. I put some glue on the end of them and pushed them through. And then for the whiskers, I used rusty wire, and I just cut 3 pieces. I put some cheeks on using blush, and then I just pushed the wire through his little face. So I pushed 3 through his little face. And then I curly cued them on the end using a dowel. So I'm just curly cueing them. So I do all, both sides. So I do 3 on both sides. And then just kind of pull and twist them until I'm happy. They're kind of haphazard, so it kind of makes them look wonky. For his tail, I'm using 3 strips of coffee stained tea towel. And I'm using my Bodabra. The Bodabra you can get from Amazon or most craft stores. So I'm just using 3 strips of the coffee stained tea towel, and I'm making a very tiny bow. And then what I do is I cut the ends of it. So once I tie it off, so I'm going to tie it off right here. And then once I tie it off, I cut the ends of the bows. So I'm just going to cut through all those ends, and then I'm just going to shape it into a little bunny tail. And I was thinking I should have put this more to the side of him so you could see it when he's sitting there, but I didn't. I put it right on the back of his little boomby. So I added 2 pieces of coffee stained tea towel around his neck. Now you could embellish this with carrots or a basket. You could do so much. I just kind of kept it simple because I'm thinking about leaving him out year long. And then I decided, So the first bunny, I did not do this, but I decided his legs needed more definition. So I decided to go ahead and do that same process from side to side. So you go in and then you go through the side and then you want to go back through the same hole and then it locks it when you come through. So you see how it's making that indentation? So you just want to go through the same hole and just go down until you're happy. And so that's what I did until I was happy and I gave his legs definition. Now, I didn't do that to the other one, and you're going to see at the end, there's them side by side. So let me know which one you like better, the one with the defined legs or not. You wouldn't have to do this at all. He looks fine with not defining the legs at all, just using the sock. But I thought it was cute. So there they are side by side. Here's the one where we define the side of the legs. You can see the little indentation on the side. And then here's the one that we did not define. So this is the one we didn't define. Let me know which one you like better. In a minute, they'll be side by side. And they both have different faces. They have different personalities. It was a lot of fun. Please let me know what you think. Hit that like button. Please sprinkle the video for me. And I hope you have a great day. Thank you.